It's been a minute, you guys, and we have a lot to talk about. First of all, I want to apologize for the delay. The kid has been working, as you know. So let's just hop right into the meal, okay? A little while ago, I had gone to work and I was talking to one of the managers and we were talking about fashion and things of this nature. He's telling me how, on this site, what you do is you basically, show the girls your fashions and see if the girls see it for you or not. So long story short, he ended up telling me about this one guy who basically was just a butch queen up in drags. And you claim that you're giving the girls androgyny, but I'm gonna need for you to stop. Because the thing of it is, girl, you're not giving the girls androgyny, girl, you're giving them drag. And I think that, people like to use this word androgynous, but I don't too much think they understand what that means. Androgynous does not mean that you are a male that is wearing a full face of makeup. Girl, you're giving the girls very much so a blouse and a pencil skirt. Okay, with shoes that are too small for your feet. And that's another thing that we have to get into, bitch. I need the girls. If you're going to wear a pair of pumps, okay, I need for you to order them special. Because you cannot go to Aldo and think you are coming in here with a 14 size foot and think you're going to get the right size. I need you to wake up. Let's start with that. Can we wake up and realize that you are a man who's trying to squeeze into a woman's shoe? I'm not even too much mad at you trying to get your big ass foot into this shoe, but what I am upset about is the fact that you thought you were a 13 size wide. Because girl, you're giving me a wide foot on top of the fact that you are giving me a long foot, but girl, let's just put that to the side. Okay, girl, you're giving me a big ass foot and you have the nerve, the audacity, the gall to think, okay, that you were going to fit inside of a size 8.5. You thought that extra ½ inch was going to give it to you? No, ma'am, no, God. Let's just be real, okay? Let's just be real. I need you to wake up and let's get the right size, okay? Up here thinking you about to walk right into Steve Madden and get the right size. What? The fact that you had the nerve to part your lips, okay, and say, well, do you have a size? Because first of all, if you're a size 14 men's, that's going to be like a size 36 women. I don't even too much know if that size exists. You have to get a special order. But these girls want to rock up in here. Oh, I'm rocking Louboutins, daffodils. It could be named brand. It still look a pickle. Don't you hate when you see the girls in their pumps and it be all that fat right there by that line where the shoe cuts off? It be all that fat just scrunched at the top. Really? I digress. The point that I'm making is, Miss Honey, just because you are a male that is completely totally adorned in female clothing from head to toe does not mean you're giving me androgyny. As far as I'm concerned, you're giving me drag. Okay, that's just a drag queen. And what killed me too with some of these girls is no tea, no shade, like Miss Lawrence, for instance. It's like you may as well just throw a wig on top of it because really, actually, it will look better if you just put a wig on it. Because at this point, you give me a bald head, a full face of casket makeup, and then you're gonna have girl a Balenciaga top with girl a Mugler skirt and girl these daffodils, bitch. You may as well just do a wig to go with it. I don't know why you think.
Oh no, I don't do that. That's too much.
Oh, I can't throw the wig on top because that's not me. That's just too much. And maybe that's not your personality, but I'm here to tell you that with the look you're trying to give, it is undone. It is incomplete like Cisco, bitch.
Even though it seems I have everything, I don't wanna be a lonely fool. All of the women, all the expensive cars, all of the money gonna amount to you. And I can make believe I have everything, but I can't pretend that I don't see that without you, wig, my life is incomplete. Oh, that without you, wig, my life. I'm getting a little emotional, I'm sorry. My life is incomplete. Monica.
Get a fucking wig. Because no tea, no shade. One time I feel like I saw Miss Lawrence on TV. She had a cute little wig, a cute little razor cut situation going on. She actually looked pretty good when she threw the wig to go on top of it. My conversation is, bitch, you got a mirror. You know it look better. So why not keep the wig? You just had to make it seem like, no, girl, no, girl. I'm not a woman. I'm just androgynous. So I don't need the hair. But let me get back to the story, bitch. I was at work. We were talking about this website, and she started talking about this girl who claims she is androgynous, but then she was going through her look, and I said, well, girl, she's not androgynous, girl, she's just a drag queen, no tea, no shade. And so next thing we know, we end up talking about Miss B. Scott. I said, well, girl, that's another girl who, no tea, no shade, she may as well just go ahead on and get the chicken cutlets and call it a damn day and do drag, because she's no longer, I think at one point B. Scott was given androgyny tea, but then she took it from androgyny and just went full throttle in the direction of drag. And she may not want to see it that way, but in my opinion, I'm just giving my own opinion, you're giving me female impersonator, because at the end of the day, you're giving me full face makeup. Bitch, you're giving me, girl, you're giving me very much so Kim Kardashian tees with the hair. Bitch, you give me very much so, girl, a blouse. You know what I'm saying? Give me very much blouse, and you give me very much so pencil skirt. So, I mean, what part of that is androgynous when the whole damn thing from head to goddamn toe is a woman? Oh, but hold on. That's not where it went to the left. Then we started talking about her case with BET, and I was like, well, girl, I knew she was going to lose that case, and I said it from day one, even though the girls thought I was hating on her, bitch. I don't need to hate on this bitch. Here's the bottom line. People ask me to talk about these things, and sometimes I do, sometimes I damn don't. On this particular day, I decided I was going to talk about her, and so, girl, at the end of the day, if I'm going to clock it, girl, I'm going to clock it for what it is. I'm not going to sit up here and give you, oh, no, just because I am gay, suddenly now I have to agree with her. First of all, at the end of the day, if I agree with this bitch, you know what I would have done in the video? I would have agreed with this bitch. I may not feature her, I may not be her biggest fan, but at the end of the day, if I felt she was wrong, then I would have said no to no shade. I felt they did her dirty. But the bottom line matter is, girl, if you are being employed by someone, girl, you can either do it or not do it. Girl, if you don't want to do it, that's perfectly fine. There's 15 other girls that are giving the same look that you're giving, a butch queen up in drags, who would love to get on this red carpet, girl, and do what you're doing. So, girl, you could either do it or you don't have to do it. But, girl, we need to make a decision, and we need to make it right now. But having said that, girl, all I said was, if I was a transgender person, I would be offended at Ms. B. Scott talking about all of a sudden now, oh, I'm a transgender. Because, girl, you were never transgender. You have said before that you are not transgender. And, girl, you're just lying. Girl, you're just trying to collect this paycheck that ultimately you just did not get. So I was just like, girl, I would have been offended. Here comes this girl who I work with, this white girl, no shade. And I don't think she is an entitled white girl, but sometimes these white girls, the gay ones in particular, they give me this like, girl, this gay agenda, like everything that is gay, you have to be on board with, bitch. I'm not that girl. I'm not the kind of person that just because I am black or because I am male or because I am gay, suddenly now that means everything that comes from out of any one of the male community or a male perspective or a gay perspective or a black perspective, I have to agree with everything, bitch. No, ma'am, no, God, I have my own opinion, and girl, I have my own opinion. So, but what it was is she was just like, oh, well, that is a lot of hate going towards your community. I said, what do you mean that's a lot of hate? Oh, well, it seemed like you do not like transgender people. And see, this is what happens when you are in the mix and nobody was too much talking to you, bitch. Because what I was saying, if you were thoroughly listening, because clearly you were listening, but what it was is you were just hearing what the fuck you wanted to hear because you are being, once again, a dumbass bitch that is in a conversation that too much nobody invited you into. And so what it came down to was this bitch thought I said that I had a problem with transgender, but no, ma'am, no, God, what I said was if I was a transgender person, sweetheart, that I would have been offended at this bitch. Here come at the last minute, here she comes suddenly now, she is a transgender woman. Or she views her, girl, here's what I need you to do. I need you to find about 3,000, matter of fact, just go to Phillips Arena and just take all the seats. Because that's how much you are carrying right now. You are carrying so much that 3,000 girls need to have a seat right along with your ass. Right on with your ass. Because you know all the girls right up on the blogs. Oh, they did her so wrong. They did her so dirty. She is a transgender woman, bitch. Okay, girl. All the girls in the blogs just need to sit on down. Because, bitch, y'all all tried it. Y'all all carried. And you know this bitch is not transgender. And she's just trying to get this check from a company that is already deteriorating. So, the programming is already bad. Okay, and it's no shade to B-E-damn-D. But let's just be real. Girl, your programming is down the hole. Although I will say they're trying to step it up. They put Kiki on there. I'm gonna say Kiki Shepard. What's that girl name? Kiki Palmer. They got The Game, which I literally have never seen a single episode of that show because it just has never called to my spirit, my mind, body, and soul like I need a bigger bitch, so I just never too much tuned in. But I know that it's a popular show. They got The Game. And, but no shade, we don't really too much need BET because we got that girl, Shonda Rhimes. She's representing for the African-American girls all on her own on ABC or whatever the damn channel is, bitch, because she got Girl Scandal, she got Grey's Anatomy, bitch, and now she got How to Get Away with Murder, all of which are doing very well. So, girl, BET is really just deteriorated because, girl, you are no longer the lead girl with the black programming the way that you used to be. The point is, B. Scott, girl, you were not going to get a paycheck from these girls. And, I mean, anybody with a brain knew that. All these girls. Oh, yeah, she's going to clean them out. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see how it pans out. But at the end of the day, she's not getting the check. And I'm not trying to hate on her. Because people make it seem like you are hating. But am I hating when I was right? Did she get the check? Like, if she would have got the check, then you could have been like, oh, bitch, see, you was hating and look what happened. She got the check anyway. Okay, girl, but did she get the check? Okay, so who was hating? You were just being a stupid ass bitch because you are gay and or a female that loves gay people. And so, girl, you just want to jump on this wagon just because he is gay, talking about he was gay bashed. But girl, please, ain't nobody buying that. But the point in the nutshell is, girl, why are you in my conversation? Get back on this girl for my job. Why are you over here when clearly you were over there? I need you to stay over there. And then also too, after we got over that first hurdle, she tried it again. And I had to let this bitch know. Because what it was is she was like, oh, I need a box cutter to open up a box, right? And the girl handed her, no, she started to hand it. She was like, oh, but can I trust you with this, girl? Because I feel like you're going to try it. He was like, oh, I thought I was going to have to cut somebody, but I don't have to cut nobody anymore. And I looked at her like, girl, who was she fixing to cut? I mean, me? Because one thing about it, bitch, you come at me, you think I'm just going to sit here and let you cut me, bitch? Absolutely not. You come for me with a blade, I'm whooping that ass. I'm going to dig all up in that ass, and I'm going to tear you up. That's just that. Talking about she was going to have to cut someone. And I looked at her, she was like, well, yeah, girl, because I thought I was going to have to cut you because of what I thought you said. I don't care what you thought I said. You're not cutting me, sweetie. The fuck is wrong with this bitch? Oh, what I thought you said. And then she was just like, oh yeah, because I was going to lay into you. I said, well, and she was like, yeah, because I have a razor tongue, so forth and so on. I said, well, good thing I'm an adult and I know how to stand up for myself and speak up for myself. I said, because if you lay into me, I'm laying into you. I said, so you be warned. And you may think that you are legendary from wherever you come from, but I can tell you up front, girl, I know that I'm a legend for what I bring to the table. So if what we're doing is we're doing a read, well then, girl, you may want to reconsider. Because that's the lane you don't want to join me in. Thinking she was going to come for me. Oh, okay. All right, baby. If that's what you think, I'm going to let you think whatever you want to think. But at the end of the day, what I know is I will eat you up. She gonna cut me. Okay? Well, I'm going to let you think what you want. Here's an update. I have another channel that I created. This channel is strictly going to be for my story times. Come in and talk to y'all about life and whatever the fuck I feel like talking about regarding it. My second channel is going to be my reviews and everything else. You feel me? If you go to my new channel, what you're going to see on there right now is going to be the first video that I'm uploading, which is going to be my review of Once Upon a Time, as well as The Walking Dead. Hope to see you there, and make sure that you subscribe to that channel as well, because I will be posting regularly on that channel as well. Having said all of that, I think we're done here. But we can't leave before we give the girls what they need, baby. Via the Blanche Jalita Galisa, the best will always come through. And as always, baby, until next time, that's all that is. Bye.